romance movies, action movies, comedy movies, dumb movies. Hey, look, y'all, today we finna talk about some dumb movies, in my opinion, and maybe your opinion too. But disclaimer, just because I call a movie dumb and go into depth about why it's dumb and really cook a movie, doesn't mean it's a bad movie. I love all of these for real. Hey man, let's get into it, y'all. Now, starting off with our first dumb movie, and when I really think about it, Alvin and the Chipmunks was stupid. And if you lived under a rock when you were a kid, Alvin and the Chipmunks is about 3 chipmunks, like the animals, who are singing and dancing. They was basically Chris Brown Jr.'s. Okay, maybe not Chris Brown Jr.'s, because this dude be doing a lot, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, they was dancing hard and stuff. And in theory, this is a great plot for a kid's movie, but the more I talk about it and describe it out loud, the more stupid it gets, dog. It gets stupid. And these little things were really a IRL money glitch, so I can't even blame that man Ian Hawke for trying to kidnap them. I would've been right with him in a black SUV. We all trying to get to the bag. And besides the fact that Dave took these chipmunks in and decided to write songs for them, there's way more dumb stuff we gotta talk about, and it starts with that second movie. Now, in Alvin and the Chipmunks the Squeakquel, these little things enrolled in high school somehow, bro. I don't know how they was eligible, how they even roaming the halls like this, but they was in high school, y'all. Kid me was just watching this movie like this was something normal. Matter of fact, younger me probably wanted them to come to my school. And they was really participating in activities like PE, bro. They was even playing dodgeball. And Alvin playing dodgeball was really the catalyst for some of the dumbest mess I've seen in movie history. But yeah, Alvin caught the main jock throw during this dodgeball match, and dude really decided to invite Alvin to play on the football team, man. And somehow, I don't even know how this is allowed, dog. He really got on the team, bro. He had a custom jersey and everything. Like, who even made this? Like, for real, even as a kid, I thought this made no sense. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So one way or another, Alvin actually got into the game, and bro wasn't playing around. He had that dog in him. I should say that chipmunk. And they did the most unfair thing I've ever seen, bro. They put this man Alvin onto the football and threw him into the end zone for a game winner. Do you understand how heated I would be if I was the other team? Like, this is an infinite touchdown glitch. This just shouldn't even be like legal. But I can't imagine practice the next day for the other team, bro. This is sad. They finna get hit with them Coach Carter specials. But yeah, and everybody gonna run on the field and lift Alvin up, bro. Like, they was just making all types of exceptions for these little chipmunks, man. Cause this is some dumb stuff. At this point, I was thinking, what can't these chipmunks do, bro? They can sing, play sports. They're in high school. These are humans. I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped another movie and had them driving or something. And yeah, this movie is actually one of my favorite movies of all time, but it's dumb. We can all admit now. And I'm not even gonna talk about Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwreck, because that was a whole different story, bro. That movie, oh my goodness, I lost brain cells. Now moving on, we gotta talk about Home Alone. And don't get it twisted, Home Alone is some of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. But how in the world do Kevin's parents keep forgetting about this man? At this point, I don't think they love him. We might need to call CPS on them or something. For example, the first movie, Kevin's parents weren't even keeping track of if everybody was there. They had some random lady doing it. I don't even remember who this was. Me personally, if I was going on a family vacation, I'm making sure every one of my children is there. Me personally, I'm doing that. And you know, I can't even get on Kevin's mom's case so much for just remembering when they got on the plane, because his dad literally had no clue. This man is a deadbeat. Realistically, bruh, as a parent, there's just no way you're leaving a kid. Like, what? Has this happened before in real life? Because I know if I was Kevin, I would be heated if my family went on vacation and forgot me, didn't wake me up. And it's stupid because you think they would do better and keep up with Kevin next time. But of course, we have Home Alone 2 for a reason. And in Home Alone 2, this man got lost in the airport somehow. I remember when I was at the airport with my parents, they wouldn't let me out of their sight, bruh. I would have to been moving like Noah Lyles or Usain Bolt just to get a few feet away from them, especially at the airport. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, Kevin wanted to get left. He wanted to get lost, bro. You had to try to do something like this. And once again, I get it's just the plot of the movie. And it's a great movie, like I said, but this is insanely dumb. I think if any of our parents were Kevin's parents, this movie would not have happened. Now, real briefly, I want to talk about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And this is a very old movie, so you may or may not have seen it, so let me briefly explain. There was this famous guy named Willy Wonka who ran this candy factory, and he decided to hide a couple golden tickets in chocolate bars, giving people the chance to tour his factory. And he literally had everybody fiending and tweaking out to get these golden tickets, dog. But the dumb part of this movie comes when our main character, Charlie Brown, what the frick am I talking about? Yeah. But yeah, even though our main character Charlie was dirt poor and his grandpa was in critical condition, he went and bought a candy bar, bro, knowing they could have used that for the bills or something. And as plot would have it, of course they get the golden ticket. But that's not the dumb part, because mind you, I told you his grandpa was in critical condition. This man was bedridden for 20 years. As soon as he seen they got that golden ticket, somehow he magically got up. He started dancing and singing around with Charlie. Like, bro, come on, dog. You was bedridden for 20 years. You telling me you was gonna get up like... Ah, that made me angry. And since I'm hating right now, man, frick them Oompa Loompas, man. That was stupid, man. They just look ugly. They just look dumb. Like, I remember watching being scared of these things. I didn't even know what they were. This whole movie was a fever dream, dog. Like, the producers had to be under the influence when they wrote this movie, bruh. I bet they were eating candy. Somebody had a crazy idea and they said, let's rock with it. I can't even talk about this movie no more, bro. I'm blanking out. Continuing on. Let's talk about Ratatouille for a second. I had to do that. Now, I used to watch this movie like every weekend. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I love Disney's imagination and how they do things. But bro, how was this man Remy controlling bro from his hair? And not only that, how was he whipping up so well in the kitchen like that? This is literally Alvin and the Chipmunks vibes, because no way. The only thing Remy needs is to be able to talk, and then he's set. Like, this rat was really making gourmet meals, 5-star restaurant food at that. And back to the Remy controlling bro thing, like they really had a whole cooking training session where this man had on a blindfold. Mind you, he's trusting a rat on his head, using his hair to activate his limbs. I ain't never really even think about it this deep or question it as a kid. I'm ruining my childhood right now. This is dumb. This movie's dumb. But in all honesty, I couldn't even blame the little short dude for tweaking out the way he was. Bro had rats in the kitchen. What I look like letting rats cook my food, man? Like, please for a moment imagine that in real life. Rats in the back of the kitchen making your food. Like, ooh, that's nasty. I'm tingles. But if this was happening IRL, I'm not sure if I'm going to this restaurant, to be completely honest with y'all. Like, at the end of the movie, everybody was lined up to get into this disease restaurant and eat this rat food. And then I remember when the mean critic at the end of the movie met Remy. He was just chilling. He was just fine with the rat was cooking his food. Like, what's going on here? Someone bring a rat in front of me like that, I'm jumping out the way. I'm making a scene in this restaurant. But that's just me personally. Hey man, like Gustavo said,
anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
And speaking of fearless, the people that dropped this Emoji movie, oh my goodness, what were they thinking? The name itself sounds idiotic. Like, I remember when this movie dropped and it became a literal meme because of how bad and dumb it was. Like, why are you even making a movie about emojis? What sense does this even make? Because it was really giving old people trying to keep up with the culture and they miserably failed, bruh. Because I know I wasn't watching this movie and still haven't to this day.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day.
And judging off this film synopsis I just read, bro, I will never in my life, somebody gonna have to pay me to watch this. Like, they spent all this money and time into this movie and nobody thought to say, hey, ain't this kind of stupid? Why are we even dropping this? But look, man, I guess it did get the views and attention it wanted, so they succeeded somehow. You know what, that's gonna wrap it up for this video for the most part. I had some more movies, but I gotta go to class soon, y'all, and I haven't eaten. And I want to get this video out, so you know what I'm saying? Hey bro, if you're not tapped in with the IG, follow the Instagram right now. If you mess with the video, let me know, comment something, bro. I'm gonna start getting active, dropping what I want. The videos might get shorter and some might be longer. It's what it is. What am I talking? Why am I so animated right now? But yeah, bro, I appreciate everybody and all the love. I think we about to hit 25K subs, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hey, thank God. Through Crew 5L. God bless y'all. And we are out, man. Back with another banger.